Alright, so I'm walking up the creek to a different spot of the same creek I was at last time. Found this place, it looks neat. But apparently I'm not the only one who found this place, because where I'm hanging my stuff, there's a hook. So someone was here first. Anyway, so what I'm doing is digging out of that mud hole there, just driving straight into the sluice as a test. We'll see what happens. I'm not expecting much out of this spot now that I found that hook. Alright, so I did a couple test shovels here, nothing. This rock I tipped over, dug some out of here, and just dump it straight in the sluice again, doing some testing. If I don't find anything here, we'll up creek a little bit or something. It looks like this might have been picked through. Alright, first piece of gold. That's from that spot behind this rock. Maybe I'll stay here for a little bit. Throw some more shovels in the sluice to see what I come up with. Alright, so what I like about this spot so far, it's been kind of easy digging and I can just funnel it right to the sluice. What I don't like about it is the bedrock is very shallow, so I can't go too far down before hitting bedrock. There's not really any clay here, so I don't know if it's good or bad. If I don't get any pickers, it'll probably just be all, you know, flood gold, hopefully, fine stuff. Hopefully I get that. So we'll see, keep going. Well, I forgot my tripod, so for this part, I tied my camera to a tree, my phone. I probably should get my boots on when I do this, because as I speak now, I got poison ivy, oak, or sumac up my legs. For the most part, the dirt and gravel was pretty easy to go through here, since there was not much clay. I did have some clay, which I tried to break down as I left the shovel and hit the sluice. Probably didn't do a great job on that. When I got past a layer which I thought was bedrock, there was just some large flat stones. I found another pocket, mostly clay here, and also where the better gold was. As it got later and I got more exhausted, I ended up taking some home. I'm going to add some soap to it, see if it breaks down easy. So who knows, maybe there's another picker yet. I still didn't check. I've been too busy rubbing my legs with Techno Extreme and Calamine lotion. Alright, best test yet. Just direct feeding the sluice. Same hole, mostly into the bank there a little bit. I think where it's come from. Snake in there. Oh, there it goes. Not sure what that is, but it's got a yellow band around its neck. Little one. I don't know if you can see it. Sliding in there. Oops, coming back to it. There it is, the little yellow head there. Oh, ring around the head. Not sure what it is. Oh, God, I don't want to go anywhere else. It keeps coming here. Texture of the gold. Well, we should go somewhere else, buddy, so I can keep digging. There we go. Anybody know what kind of snake that is? Drop it in the comments below. Yep, and he's gone in there. I think I'm done with that spot. I'll stay over here. Always promising when you see a visible piece of gold in the sluice. Alright, taking a break. I'm gonna grab a little snack. So far, everything I've been doing has been coming out of this area here, between where my shovel handle is there, over by my shoulder there, and seems to be okay. Little stuff, nothing big. Probably gonna keep at it here, but there's also some things I want to check upstream a little bit. I kind of looked a little bit, and there's a spot I want to hit. But first, I'm gonna see if I can tap this out because the bedrock is pretty close to the surface here. So as soon as I stop getting material, I'll move on. Another little snake. Not sure what that one is. Hopefully it's harmless. Looks like a long worm. Maybe I should be wearing my boots when I walk around instead of my sneakers. Yep, sorry about the glare here, but there you go. Best run yet. Just several shovels at a time, going straight into the sluice. Digging at the same area. Got some chunkier pieces this time. Found a little bit of clay, so maybe that's where they came from. Alright, there you go. Snuffer dump about halfway through the day. All from pretty much the same area. So I'm going to keep at it until there's no more. Looks pretty good, actually. Better than I thought it was going to be. At first I wasn't getting much here, then, I don't know, it's starting to add up. That's got to be a yellow rock. We're going to find out. It's hard to get a good focus with the glare, but that middle finger. That's definitely a picker. Nice. First picker in a while. There was a picker in the top of the sluice there. Glad I snuffed it up. Look at that thing. I don't think I ever seen one with yellow legs. This is even all brown. So, most of the stuff here, you can see the bedrock exposed. And I'm surprised. I thought I hit, because of my rocks and stuff, but I thought I hit bedrock here. And it ended up being just a bunch of flat rocks again. That happened before, so I pulled them out. And that's where I found a picker in there. So I'm going to keep going. Maybe there's some more. Got another picker? Can't be. So according to AI, there's no official size for a gold nugget. However, a general rule is that anything larger than a gold flake, a few millimeters, can be considered a nugget, with sizes ranging from a few millimeters to several centimeters or even larger. The key characteristics are that it's naturally occurring piece of gold and heavier than other rocks of similar size. So this is my biggest picker to date, but I'm confident that there's a nugget out there somewhere waiting for me. I just have to watch where I step, because poison ivy's also out there waiting too. Alright, so there's the snuffer dump for today. Sorry for glare, there we go. Two pieces on the left side are both pickers, so that's my first two picker day. It's pretty good. It all came out of pretty much this area here, these two little holes. A lot of clay here. I'm taking some of that clay home. That was pretty gritty and I didn't feel like breaking it down right now because I'm running out of time. So now I just got to fill back in the hole with all the rocks. And then I'll make my way out of here. Excited. Two picker day.